back. Our next guest is the BSA's official artist, Mrs. Norris. So, Mrs. Norris, you have a very unique position in the Boy Scouts. What did you do before you were the BSA's national artist, and what did you do to get this position?
Well, before I was the national artist, I've been an artist professionally since I was 21 years old. So I was a painter for most of my life. I did a lot of sporting art, equine art, wildlife stuff. And then I got into sculpture about 15 years ago. So I've done all that. And then when I got involved with Philmont, it was basically an idea I had for the Seton Museum at the time, which was before the National Scouting Museum was here at Philmont. So I had an idea for 3 large sculptures, and I just went to them and proposed the idea. They weren't asking for it. They weren't looking for it. I just thought, this is a guy that should be honored. And a year later, I had a contract to do it.
That's wonderful.
And so that's how I involved. Yeah, that's how I got involved. I proposed an idea that I believed in and talked to the right people. And a year later, I had the contract to do the 3 large sculptures.
That's
so that's how that began. And then as far as the national artist position, that was because I'd had, at that point, 3 years of working with them. I had developed a relationship. And so they were looking for somebody to do not just one painting a year, as like Rockwell did or Satari, but to do a lot of other things that would help the BSA and Philmont, BSA in general, with their awards and recognition gifts and things like that. And that sort of thing.
That's really cool. Now, with your works, how much creative freedom do you actually get, or is it more of you're told what to do?
I have a lot of creative freedom. They give me, we work together on ideas. They have ideas, I have ideas, and then we work together on those. But I have a lot of creative freedom, very, very much so. And again, I still do my own work. I'm not just, I didn't give up my own work and to do this full time. It's like I'm an independent contractor with BSA.
Okay, that's cool. Now, do you have a team working with you? Because I know you do quite a few works with bronze, you do some paintings, along with a couple other stuff. So do you have a team that works with you, or are you a one-woman show?
It's just me, but as far as the bronze work, I mean, I do the sculpture, but I have a foundry. I have, a mold maker, I have the foundry. I mean, the foundry does all the casting and producing the work. I do the original in clay, and then I give it to a mold maker. The mold maker makes a mold, and the mold goes to the foundry. And there are several people involved in creating a bronze. It's several people. There's, the people who do the waxes, that do the metal chasing, putting everything back together, the patina. So there's a lot of people involved in making a bronze besides just the artist. I do the original in clay, as I said, and then I guess they would be my team. Yeah, I just take it to the foundry. Yeah. But as far as the painting goes, I do all my own, I do my own painting. I frame everything. I have in this shop here, I frame not only my own work, but I frame a lot of the work that all of the work that the museum sells of mine. That's Philmont centric, Philmont related. And when somebody wants to purchase a print, then I will frame it and pack it up to ship.
That's interesting. I didn't realize how much complexities they had with all these sculptures. Now, You succeeded people like Norman Rockwell. How does it feel to follow in those footsteps?
I don't compare myself at all to Norman Rockwell, but there's no way, and Joe Satari, but I feel very honored to be in that position, also to do different mediums, not just painting. It's nice. And it's an honor. I would say it's an honor. Yes.
Now, has the Boy Scouts influenced your own art in any ways? Your own personal art?
That's a good question. Not really. Maybe a little bit in some things, but no, not really. I do enough work for them that's Boy Scout related, but it has influenced a lot of. I've learned a lot about the Boy Scouts, and I made some very, very good friends through my association with the BSA. Very, very nice people. I've learned a lot through my association, but as far as my work, it really hasn't influenced my work per se.
Okay. Now, you live very close to Philmont. Has that influenced your work at all?
Um, I live close to Philmont. Yes, it has it. Well, living in Cimarron and I've been in New Mexico 29 years this year. I'm from Ohio originally. So yeah, I mean, my work is definitely influenced by the area I live in. I mean, we have spectacular sunsets, sunrises, vistas, views, mountains. I mean, wildlife. That definitely has influenced my work. Yes.
Now, of your pieces, what are some of the ones that are you most proud of?
I'm sorry.
What are some of your works that you're most proud of?
That I've done for BSA,
Or just in general?
just in general. My most, the piece I'm the most proud of is my military service dog. It's a life-size military service dog. It's a golden retriever, actually. It's in bronze. It's in 4 different locations in the United States. And it's a very emotional piece, and I don't think I'll ever be able to top that as far as the emotion it evokes.
Now, are there any of your works that you're working on that you're especially excited about now? Or anything that's upcoming of yours?
Well, and well, I just delivered, installed a sculpture of the dog from the movie Benji in 1974. You're probably too young to ever have seen that, but it was filmed in 1974 in McKinney, Texas. And I was commissioned by the city of McKinney to do a sculpture of Benji, which is only like 21 inches tall. It's a little dog. And that I was excited about that because it was fun, and I got to know the Joe Camp who made the movie. Which is exciting about that is Hollywood didn't want to talk to him about it, and they brushed him off and blew him off, and yeah, no, never mind, that's stupid. And so he put his own money in of like $500,000, and it made 45 million. I
Wow.
love stories like that. Yeah.
Wow.
And then there were many movies, more Benji movies after that. But yeah, they just blew him off and said, it's no good. And even the music won an award. I can't remember which award it won, but Charlie Rich from those days, he did the music for the movie, and they thought that was a hokey song. It's he believed and he had a dream and he went with it. So yeah, I was really excited about that. That's the one I just finished. The next one I have coming up, I'm doing a rabbit. I do humorous work as well. So I'm doing a 3 foot to 4 foot tall, depending on what they decide on, bronze rabbit eating ice cream.
Okay.
And it's going to be going to Denver. Yeah. So that'll be kind of fun.
Yeah, it will be. Well, thank
Yeah.
you very much for joining us tonight. I hope to see more of your works and see some of your works around.